What's up, gang? Welcome back to Pretty Girl Gang TV, where we do nothing but conduct pretty girl business. Okay, it's your girl Janina here, and I am back with another video for you guys. And in today's video, we're going to be testing out the new Fenty Beauty Bright Fix eye brighteners, you guys. This has been going around. This is very hot right now, so I did pick me up a shade so I can review for you guys. So if you guys want to see how this works, stay tuned. Posted this, I did kind of anticipate this launch, and then when they came out, I'm not gonna lie, I went to Sephora just to swatch a few shades, and I was very confused. Okay, I kind of was like, is this an eye brightener or is this a color corrector? So how the Sephora employee explained to me was that they have some shades for color correcting and then they have some shades for eye brightening. So I did swatch a lot of shades. I couldn't get any like footage of swatches because they wouldn't let me film in the Sephora store anymore. I don't know when that became about because I used to film in there all the time, but I guess you can't now. So I did swatch a number of shades because for me, these are going to be used for eye brightening. I don't normally color correct. I just use concealer to conceal anything. I feel like I don't have any like dark under eyes or like blue veins or anything for me to conceal or to color correct, so I normally just eye brighten. If you guys watch my makeup videos, you guys know that I love a super bright under eye, so I was very excited when they came out about these for the eye brightening part. So in order to find a good shade for me, I did go down to Sephora and I was swatching the colors. Now instantly I went for the yellower colors, which was butter and deep butter, because I love when I brighten my eye a more of a yellow undertoned concealer to do that. So when I swatched those shades, I just felt like they weren't a brightener, at least for my skin tone. They were more of a color corrector. And even like the mustard, they had like a really dark yellow color, which I tried as well, which was I think it was called mustard or honey mustard. It was very yellow and it gave me color correcting vibes. So I feel like there's only a few shades for brightening for my skin tone. And so the color that I chose for that is 09 Peach. So that's how it looks on the box there. And this is the actual packaging without the box. Let me show you guys the packaging first. What I did notice about this, when you take the cap off there, it has like a clear round kind of like a dome circle, and I guess that's for you to place it like this and then kind of glide it upon your eye. Let me tell y'all something, I am very weird about my under eye. I kind of don't like things like this because I feel like it's just, your under eye is very delicate, and I feel like I don't like anything sliding against that, so that was kind of something that I noticed, but we're gonna try that out for the video. So anyway, like I was saying, I feel like the best shade for me in order to brighten, because I am gonna use this for brightening, would be this color in Peach. So let's go ahead and swatch that. So this is how the color Peach looks on my hand. Sorry guys, that was a very messy swatch, okay? But that's how the color looks there. And just upon feeling this formula, it feels very sheer, very light. It claims to be instantly hydrates, brightening, and blurs, light as air, which I definitely feel on my arm here, and sheer to buildable coverage that lasts. And as you can see, it's also like drying on my hand. I feel like it's drying down and it feels kind of tacky, but then at the same time, it feels very dry. So I guess that's like the anti-crease proof and the anti-sweat proof, because that's what it claimed to be as well, anti-crease and anti-sweat. So I do have my foundation on already. I have a light coverage foundation on because I do feel like this is more for the no makeup look type of coverage and not so much of a heavy coverage, because it does claim to be sheer to buildable. So it's giving me like, you know, I just woke up like this type of vibes. So instead of the Fenty Beauty tinted moisturizer, guys, because I could not pick that up, oh my gosh, like during the Sephora sale, I really tried, okay? But they were sold out in almost all the shades, especially the shade that I need. So I still need to pick that up. So currently I am using the Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint for my foundation. So how I'm going to test this out, you guys, is that I'm going to use a beauty blender on this side, and then I'm going to use my finger on this side. Normally I use brushes, but when it comes to a no makeup look, I kind of like a more sheer to light coverage underneath my eye, just so it just gives me that like bright look, but not too much. I didn't want it to be heavily concealed, you know what I mean? So I normally use a beauty blender when I do makeup looks like this. And then I want to use my finger on this side because I feel like since this is already a sheer to light buildable coverage, I feel like the beauty blender will low-key kind of like pat it out and make it disappear, and your finger will probably give you the most coverage. I don't know, we'll test it out. So that's how I'm gonna do it. So we'll start with the beauty blender side here, and I am gonna use this little ball thing, girl. So I squeeze a little bit out there. Okay, so far this little applicator, it's okay. It's not like I thought it would be, kind of scratchy. It's very soft, and I can see you using it, but I wouldn't use it because I just feel like my under eye is just way too sensitive for stuff like that. Okay, so taking my damp beauty blender, I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely sheer, okay? Definitely sheer. Wow, I can't feel anything, so definitely the lightest air claim is good to go because I can't feel anything on that side. So that's how that one layer is looking on that side. Now we're gonna try this side with our finger. Ooh. I feel like I did a little bit more on that side, so I'm gonna use my finger. Ooh, okay, so I feel like I used a little much. So I feel like I used a little bit more on this side, but definitely my finger is giving it a little bit more coverage like I thought. Wow, and it's definitely light as air. Like I can't feel anything, and it does feel like it's kind of drying down. It does have a drying down feeling, and like I said, that could be the sweat proof and the crease proof claim, but like I really do like this formula. Okay, so that's how this side looks using my finger, and this is how this side looks using my beauty blender. Now I'm gonna go over this side again with my finger because like I said, I feel like using my finger gave me the best coverage, even though I feel like I squeezed a little bit more out on this side. But I'm gonna build this side up now to how my finger side looks, just so we can even it out. Oh my gosh, and this is why I do not like putting makeup on with my fingers, because I feel like I do not have any control. I feel like my fingers just loopy-doop and going all over the place. All right, you guys, so I feel like I built up both sides to a light coverage, and I do like how it applies better on a finger, because like I said, I feel like with this type of formula you would need to use your finger in order to get just a little bit more coverage than you would a beauty blender. So I do like the way it's looking. It is giving me that like brightening effect, because like I said, I did pick this up for the brightening. I don't use color correctors, so this would be a brightening for me, and it is giving me a light, natural, like I just woke up like this type of brightener. It's not heavy, it does feel light as air, and it did dry down. It feels like it's like self-setting. It feels like I don't need powder, but I'm just gonna set my under eyes with a little bit of powder, just a little bit, like minuscule amount, because I do still set my under eyes, you guys. For some reason, I just like the yellow tint under my eye, and I also have to have that like security of having my eye set, even if it feels like it's already set. Okay, so I am gonna push a little bit of powder. I'm gonna use my Sacha Buttercup in the color Light. All right, so this is how it's looking set with powder, and I think it looks really nice, you guys, okay, so far. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I'm gonna come back to you guys with my opinions and my final thoughts. Now, my opinion is gonna be based on the eye brightening part, because I can't really say anything about color correcting because I don't normally color correct, so this is just my opinion on the eye brightening part, you guys. I do like it. Like I said, it has dried down on my hand here. I still have it from the swatch, so it's dried down. And it feels like it's a self-setting product. It feels like you don't even have to put powder on, but I did for that extra insurance and that extra color, because you guys know I like that pop of yellow underneath my eye. But I feel like you don't even have to set it with powder if you don't want to. It's just kind of self-setting, and I like the formula of that. Okay, so that could possibly be the crease proof and the sweat proof claim, even though we're not testing that out today. I'm not giving you guys a wear test on it, but I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be crease proof and sweat proof, just because it just kind of dried down. It is kind of drying because it did say it's hydrating. That's what the claim, let me see. Yeah, that's what it says. It says instantly hydrates. I don't feel like it's hydrating. I feel like it's more, not dry, but maybe like a velvety finish. It is still bouncy, but it's definitely dry. As you can see, it's definitely dry and self-setting. So hydrating, I don't think I'm getting that, but I do feel like it's gonna be good for like crease proof, sweat proof. I feel like it's giving me my favorite eye base, which is the P. Louise. I think that's what it's giving me. It's drying down to that type of consistency and that type of feeling. So I think the sweat proof and crease proof claim is gonna be good if you test it out for that. As far as the shades, I think it came out with 16 shades. I would like to see it with a more yellow undertone for me, because like I said, I like yellow undertones underneath my eye, but the peach undertone work. I feel like it did give me that, like, I just woke up like this brightening look for the no makeup looks. I think it's perfect for that. However, this product retails for $25. So do you actually need this product? Like, do you need it for brightening, girl? No. I feel like you can use your regular concealers that you have been using that are 2 to 3 shades lighter than you in order to get the same effect, okay? It's probably not gonna have this formula where it's like dried down and it's like for sweat proof, crease proof, but I feel like those your regular concealers that you use for brightening works good as well, and possibly a little cheaper. I just reviewed the new Morphe 2 sheer to light coverage concealers that go with the Hint skin tint, and those were a sheer light coverage, and they did provide me with some brightening, and they're very, very good. It's kind of the same concept for that no makeup look, and they're only $12. So I feel like there's other things out there that you can use if you want like a sheer but kind of woke up like this look, okay? Now for color correcting, like I said, I'm not a color correcting girl. I don't do color correcting at all. I've never really used a color corrector. But as far as the color correcting, I feel like there's other color correctors out there that have more of a shade range that are cheaper. Like you have the LA Pro Girl concealers. I feel like LA Girl was one of the first ones to come out with a bunch of like color correctors with all types of colors. They have like lavender, green, yellow, orange. If they're still around, girl, I haven't purchased anything from LA Girl in a long time, but I feel like they pioneered that whole like color correcting thing, and they have so many colors that you can use to cancel out all kinds of things like blue veins under your eye, discoloration, 5 o'clock shadows, if you're a man in makeup, dark under eye, you know, and it's only, I think their concealers or their color correctors are only $3.99, you know? So I feel like there are better options for like a cheaper price versus this, which is $25. So I feel like there are just other options out there for both brightening and color correcting that are at a cheaper price that do the same thing, you know? But all in all, I did like this product, and I'm glad that I picked it up. I just wish that they had a yellow toned one, because like I said, I really like the yellow tone underneath my eye. It just looks better on my skin tone, and I just like the color. But the peach worked good for me. So anyway, you guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, girl, and when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time the gang posts a video. Okay? And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.